Speaking of good trips, are you ready for the world famous this or that?
Ooh.
This or that.
I got a couple here I'm trying to choose from. Why don't you go with number one here?
Bitch.
Why are you so aggressive to your camera?
Numero uno.
The world famous this or that. Given the option, would you rather lose the ability to lie or believe everything you're told?
Wait, what?
Well, you coming from, like, I tell my wife all the time, I've never lied once in my life.
Except for that.
So, no, I'm dead serious. Never lied once in my life. I may exaggerate. I may stretch some things out. But I've never lied.
There's a kernel of truth in there.
Yes, never lied. So for me, but coming from a person who I don't really want to believe everything somebody tells me,
or have no integrity.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna go with the lying one. I don't want to believe nothing somebody tell me as factual.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with that one.
So I'm gonna just because I take the lying doesn't mean I have to lie.
Yeah.
But I just don't
lose the ability to lie or believe everything you're told.
Yeah. So it doesn't. I can't lie.
So Felix doesn't want to lose the ability to lie. Rob, what do you got?
Yeah, I concur. I fairy tale, so losing the ability to lie wouldn't really be damaging. I'll just have to come up with a more creative way to tell you a story.
You gonna be like Jim Carrey. I can't lie.
Dewey, what do you got? Dewey, the ability? Do you want to lose the ability to lie or believe everything you're told?
Definitely not believing everything I'm told. So I'll go with whatever the opposite is. I don't mind not lying. That shit don't bother me. It's gonna bother the people I talk to.
Yeah,
they're gonna bug me.
You're lying, right? I can't lie.
Yeah.
If you only knew.
I think we're 4 for 4. Would you rather lose the ability to lie or believe everything you're told? I would rather lose the ability to lie. I do not want to believe everything I'm told. I do not want to be that person.
No, I cannot be that. I cannot be that guy.
Yeah,
I can't.
I don't really worry about lying. Like I said, I'm with Felix. I may exaggerate. I may stretch the truth. I may spin a yarn or two, but somewhere in that paragraph, there's a sentence of truth. It's up to you to figure it out what it is.
And it's funny. We met somebody in our lifetime that's like that. He believes everything you say.
Let me tell you something, man. I don't lie. I don't.
Not even to the kids?
There's not one lying bone in my body.
Not even to the kids.
Not even right now.
Not even to the kids. I don't lie to the kids either. I mean, stretch the truth. I mean, you know what I'm saying? But I never intentionally lied to anyone.
Well, hold on. That's a curious caveat. You don't intentionally lie. So is omitting something different than lying?
Well,
I'm not going to tell you all of the information. I'm going to tell you the only information you need to know.
You're still telling the truth. I'm not lying. I just left something out.
There's some people who believe omitting is just like lying. We're not choosing not to tell you something that's going to make me look bad, so I'm going to keep it to myself.
I don't think the ideas are on the same level, but the
I just left you something to come back to season 2.
Who? What doing?
I don't think they're on the same level. Like they're not the exact same thing, but the person who you would do them to would feel the same. It would cause the same feelings, for lack of a better word.
I got
it. They're in the same boat, but they're not the same thing.
They couldn't tell. They couldn't tell you lied. You didn't lie.
But if you
didn't tell me all the you didn't tell me all the information either.
You didn't tell me what I needed to know. I'm mad at you.
What if
I just withheld information. That's all.
Yeah. If I walked across the street and I kicked the duck in the face, and I just told you, hey man, I walked across the street, I ain't lying.
Yeah. I just didn't tell you I kicked the duck in the face.
I didn't tell you to kick the duck in the face.
Yourself.
Yeah.
I'm with you.
It's not what you know, it's what you can prove, Claude.
I'm with you.
I can't lie.
Well, coming from that, I hate to do a double up, but would you rather someone tell you the lie? Or would you rather someone lie to you or be honest with you for whatever the reason is? No matter how upset the information is going to be, would you rather know it or not know it?
Know it.
No, I want to know it. Keep it a buck.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna hold you. Hey,
Wow.
I'm not gonna hold you. Keep it a buck.
No, I don't need to know it. If it's someone's going to piss me off, bother me, throw off my day-to-day, though it's not going to really affect anything else around me, I don't need to know about it. I don't want to know about it. Don't disrupt my flow of my life.
Your feng shui?
I don't need that in my life. Because we'd watch this thing on TV years ago at my parents' house, as a matter of fact. It was this one of these ID channel things. Dude cheated on the girl, X, Y, and Z happened. And the guy's like, had she not told me, I wouldn't have done any of this. And I'm like, that's an interesting thing. I'm not saying you can go out there and just go axe murder people. But if he wasn't told the information, he wouldn't have been upset. It wouldn't have messed up his life, per se.
Yeah.
So to me, I'm like, if it's going to cause me problems, but ultimately we're going to be good, keep it to yourself. I don't need to hear about it.
But
I don't need to know about it.
That comes down to how you handle your emotions, because he could have heard that and still rocked with the same life. His ego was hurt, so he took his emotions out in a different way. So if you're good hearing the truth and you can deal with it, then it ain't really doing it.
Just keep it a buck with me. Keep it 100. Tell me what's what.
I don't know, man. Like either way, I don't
want you to. I don't want you to lie to me. I don't want nobody to lie to me. I don't want to be lied to.
Yeah, lying's not good.
Well, again, it's omitting. There's certain things that I did that I don't want to tell you. Like your wife went to dinner with a friend. Her friend happened to be some guy that, flicked her bean under the table. I just went to dinner with a friend. You omit something. So is that kind of the same? Like, I don't want to know that information. Just leave me out of it.
Look, I'm a firm believer in.
I try to keep it G-rated-ish.
I come from
nailed it.
If it's meant for me to know, I'm gonna know.
I'm with you there. That's a different. So I'm with you there.
If I don't know about it, it wasn't for me to know. It wasn't my time, and I'm cool with that. And whenever I know about it, I know about it. But I ain't gonna say, "Damn, you lied!" You withheld information. But I guess it wasn't that time.
I got you there. All right, that makes sense. But yeah, I'd rather. I don't know, bro. Like I don't want shit that's gonna upset my flow of life. Because some people just tell you things like, what's the benefit of admitting to something other than to hurt the feelings of the other person? There's no benefit from it.
There's two sides, so you're only looking at one side like it's going to.
Yeah, but
it's well documented. I'm a very selfish person. It's not even up for debate. I will admit it 100 times out of 100 times.
The longer you don't know something, it's going to piss you off more, though.
Yeah,
you do know that, right?
Especially if they tell you something that it's there, but they won't tell you what it is, and then you just want to know.
I gotcha. No, I can see that, but I'm just the grand scheme. It just
then you go crazy and you like this motherfucker. It's been a year and I didn't know, and then next thing you know, you've taken out the sawzall, and you know what I'm saying.
I'm with you there.
You know what I'm saying? And you making a pinata and riding around with them in the front seat.
Are you mad at them for carrying on for a year, 2 years? Or are you mad at yourself for never picking up on the hints you saw there, but never wanted the question? Did you really go 2 years without paying attention?
I'm going to say you're mad at yourself because you probably saw it and you wanted to ignore it because, like you said, you didn't want to disrupt your flow. So you was like, well, you know what? I'm speculating, but if you don't bring it to my front door, I ain't going to answer. So whatever.
I don't know, man.
That's deep.
I don't know, man.
We're deep here.
You want to know.
Respect the game.
You want to know, man. You don't want to be, you know what I'm saying, riding around with somebody in the front seat because you done took them out the game because you ain't know for a year what was happening. You know what I'm saying? And now you ride around in the HOV lane with a lifeless with a lifeless person. You know what I'm saying?
I think that's based on the person's emotion and mental capacity.
Yeah. I think all the four of us said kind of the same thing. Like, it's how are you going to handle it? Are you going to be cool? Are you going to be upset? As you going to like the dude I gave on the ID channel? He just lost his shit and went on handle business the way he wanted to.
Yeah.
If you can handle it and no harm, no foul, then screw it. Why are you going to get upset for something? If it's not going to upset your way of life, don't tell me. Or like Dewey said, or maybe Felix, if it's not going to upset your way of life, then even if you do find out about it, so what? Just who cares? Keep it moving. Put it on the back burner and keep it going.
I got some breaking news.
Oh, breaking.
Da-na-na.
Did y'all see? You might have seen it. I'm on Twitter. It's a couple hours ago that a Bills beat reporter was caught on a hot mic talking about Stephon Diggs.
No. Talking what?
He said.
What did he say?
There's no control over Stephon Diggs. Dude's gonna do what he wants to do. He'll look in my face and say "F you." That's how he treats everybody.
He's a nasty person.
Damn.
They're just gonna have to bench him for the Dolphin game. I don't know.
Bills reporter caught ripping Stephon Diggs on open mic. But is that really a dip? Like a dig? Is that really a dig?
I mean,
Diggs?
If that guy,
his name is Diggs. Is that really a dude on Diggs? Then Diggs seems like a very not nice person. But I don't think it's not crazy.
Do you want your athlete to be nice or be good at the sport?
Nice.
Both.
Oh no, I mean, be a dick.
Is this another this or that?
Are we going for a good this or that? But this is sport.
He kind of looked like a dick though. You
don't get to that level
without being
some kind of edge to you in certain areas.
I mean, if you look at him real quick and you see how he interact, man, he looked like he might be a dick.
You can be humble and get there too, though.
Yeah, you can.
I mean, it depends on the type of penis you are. If you just want to just be an anal butthole just to be it, versus
I'm with you
being
there.
warranted versus being warranted. Yeah,
you can have a personality that's just rough around the edges, that's standoffish.
Right.
One of our original podcast guys is very standoffish, but we all get along with him. But then you can be a dick, like, don't look at me in the eyes, don't talk to me, like I'm not taking the garbage. You can be that guy.
Yeah.
Some people just have an abrasive personality.
Those guys you punch in the face. Like,
I think you can be a dick on the field, but when you go talking to people who just trying to do their job, what's the point in being an asshole?
I'm with you.
I can see how they get annoyed, though. I can see how they get annoyed.
Yeah, I was about to say, some of them be asking for it.
I'm here to ask you the dumb question after a bad loss on a fluke night. Hey, how do you feel? How the fuck do you think I feel?
But you don't even have to be a dick on the field though. Like you could be a baller and go out there and just have fun. You don't gotta be extra.
I think a lot of people coincide, like people who have that dog in them, somebody who acts like that. Like they don't think humble people like really, really want it because they're just chill. So I think
which is crazy because if you look at some of them,
that's a valid point.
Like Chad,
Yeah, like Chad just having fun out there, man.
Yeah, but he a dog.
He a dog, but he just having fun. He's not like a
Chad Ochocinco.
Yeah.
Is there another one?
Are you gonna put him in a top 10 receiver list? I sure shit him not. Not even close.
You better.
Not even close.
You better. One of the best route runners ever.
Sorry, bro. Not even close.
One of the best route runners to ever touch the field.
Flashy shit and shit he did to get attention. Nobody would know who he was. He was on a bad team. Not doing much.
Exactly. You just hit it on the head. He was on a bad team, so he had to get exposure.
Listen, but he wasn't doing much. And listen, being a receiver stats to me are the most dependable on every other player on the offense. So I have a hard time justifying their arrogance anyway.
A Miami Dolphin legend.
He played for the Dolphins?
Yeah.
Really?
He's a Miami boy.
He's a Miami legend.
His marketing strategy. Yeah, I like the way he did his business with the Ochocinco name and all that. I thought that was very clever.
Y'all cut him because he couldn't keep his head in the game, man. Terrible.
Nah, man. Chad route running was on another level, boy.
Nasty.
On another level.
If you put Chad in this era right now where they can't touch you, oh my Lord.
They could barely touch him at them, but you're also kind of right. So some of those guys then, like Randy Moss now would get like 2,000 yards a season. We're not even trying. Just I'm going deep, throw me the ball. I'm going to catch it because I'm going to outrun everybody. He's probably, I don't know, do you think he's faster than Tyreek Hill?
No.
It's a different stride, but no.
Yeah, different stride.
No.